A faction of Jubilee have suffered a blow after its members to a committee proposed to oversee Kiambu Governor Ferdinand Waititu's impeachment were rejected.
That's right. The list presented to the Senate by the majority leader was shot down after the Kieleweke side complained that it was skewed. NTV's Brenda Wanga reports that the whole House will now handle the impeachment at a date to be gazetted.
Nays 28, the ayes 16. So the nays have it. Okay.
A vote that sends the fate of Kiambu Governor Ferdinand Waititu to the whole House of the Senate.
Senator Fomeru, Senator.
It wasn't the first route that the Senate had intended to use to dispense with the issue of his impeachment. Initially, a committee of 11 members chaired by Cleophas Malala and deputized by Susan Kihika had been proposed. Other members of that committee were Sylvia Kesanga, Mohamed Faki, Okongo Mogeni, Fred Outa, Hargura Godana, Aaron Cheruyot, Anwar Oloitip-Tip, Mithika Linturi and Iman Al-Hadam. But it is a membership from the Jubilee side that raised eyebrows.
If you took out the names from the other side, and then left to the names on our side, the Jubilee side. Speaker, Jubilee is the one that is basically divided. Usually, after names that the majority leader has brought here, called tanga and Kieleweke.
Politics is about perception, whether you like it or not. And from the side where I sit, and I am sure even the other senators can notice, this list is from a specific side of our political divide. Let's be honest with each other. And if the process is not objective, the verdict, whether it is wrong or right, it is wrong from the beginning.
Matters.
But the mover of the motion and leader of Majority Kipchumba Murkomen defended the list.
When we meet in this House, Mr. Speaker, there is no Jubilee, there is no NASA. There is no tanga, there is no Kieleweke. This House, Mr. Speaker, is a House of Senate. This is a chamber of the Senate, Mr. Speaker. This is where we make laws, protect counties, Mr. Speaker, oversight counties.
But the extent of that disagreement is now a matter of concern. I don't want us to approach this the Kiambu issue as a divided House.
The objections to the committee were not just limited to the party affiliation. Some senators insist that the matter was too weighty to be left to just 11 senators to decide.
Because of threshold and the magnitude of what we're looking at, let this matter of Kiambu be decided by a majority of delegations of counties in this country, being 24 counties, and not 6 senators at committee. Because it's only 6 who can make that decision.
The governor is accused by the County Assembly of Kiambu, amongst other things, incurring unsustainable debts to the tune of 4 billion shillings, irregular awarding of road tenders worth 2.1 billion shillings, as opposed to the 1.4 billion shillings that had been approved by the Assembly, grabbing land belonging to a widow and transferring it to his common-law wife, and irregularly hiring and firing 600 members of staff, further exposing the county to multiple lawsuits. His matter will now be heard at a date to be communicated by the Speaker. Brenda Wanga, NTV.